Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me on this very exciting day. It doesn't take a lot to excite me, but a Charlotte Tilbury new release, you know, we'll do it every single time. So let's wait for you all to join me. Now, I have had a sneaky peek, as you can see from my photograph, of the eyeshadow quads, but I haven't opened these. I can't wait. With one exception, I've seen this one because I bought one for my sister. And she's already swatched it on her hand. Hello, Stacey. Hello, Claire. Hello, Shahina. So we're going to be ready with swatches. Now, what I'm going to do today, because I will do a first impression as well, but what I thought I'd do is I'd do some swatches and I'd put the blue eyeshadow on. So I've primed my lids already because I cannot wait. You've ordered the purple one. Is that the maroon one? Hello, Maria. So exciting. I'm so excited about these as well. So let me swatch the eyeshadows. Now, I only got 3 because the one that's called Green Lights, very confusingly, and I nearly ordered it by mistake, is actually the reimagined Rebel palette. So if you've already got the reimagined Rebel palette, do not buy Green Lights because it's the same thing. Okay? I nearly did it, but thank you, Shoshana, for letting me know because it went into my shopping basket before I realised it is there. It's written in the description bar, but it's a very easy mistake to make. So the reimagined Rebel palette is the one that she recommends for hazel eyes, and it's now called Green Lights. Okay, so that's the one for. I know they do tell you, but you have to look at the description. And when you see new by Charlotte Tilbury, and you think, "Ooh, green lights, green lights." So yeah. Now, so this is the one for hazel eyes. Can't wait to try this on my sister because my sister has got hazel eyes. But as she quite rightly said, do you know what? I've sprayed my hair because it was looking really bad with that volumizing spray. And now I look like I've gone grey because I've gone a bit over the top with it. So do excuse my hair. It's just not working today. I'm just going to forget about that. Okay, so this is the one for hazel eyes and it's called Green Lights. But if you have reimagined, where is Rebecca? She's coming. She's coming because I just messaged her. So she's definitely on her way. All right, so that's the one. Now, this is the one I'm so excited about. I never got it as PR. I tried. We all tried campaigning Charlotte Tilbury for it, but never mind. I have it. Look, I've been waiting 2 years for this palette. So there it is. I'm going to swatch it in a minute. As you can see, I haven't touched it. I've been a very good girl, right? I haven't touched it. I've just taken a photograph and looked at it. All right. And then, so that's blue lights. And that is for brown eyes. So the idea about this, the concept is that if you, blue is opposite to brown on the colour wheel. Yes, it is bright, isn't it? Now, what I was just about saying about the one for hazel eyes is, as I'm getting older, my eyes are getting lighter and looking more hazel. So I think that's why green, I'm tending towards green a bit more. Hello, everybody. Let's have a look. Who else has joined us? Hello, Deborah. Hello, Shara. Hello, Dimitri. Hello, Ellie, Maria, Claire, Shahina. I'm probably repeating names. Shara, Maggie. Hello, Maggie. Haven't seen you on here before. Yes, right. And then we have, now all of these are the packaging. So they're all color coded so you can see what they look like. Except I haven't got the green one because it is in the old packaging because it is Rebel Reimagined, right? Rebel Reimagined. So I'm going to get so confused in a minute. So this one is now Mesmerizing Maroon, which is this one here. Mesmerizing Maroon, which I was thinking reminded me a bit of Vintage Vamp. But now I've looked at it in person, it looks quite lighter. I'm not going to get heavily into comparisons today because I'm going to do that on my non-live second impression video. But if any of you got specific requests, I've got all my quads here. I haven't got my instant look in a palettes, but I've got all my quads by the side, all my quids. And then last but not least, we have Copper Charge. I think this might take us by surprise because I thought that it was going to remind me of a lot of things, but I'm not sure that it is. The only thing I think it might be quite similar to is Charlotte Darling, which I may have nearby. Some of these remind me a little bit of the Charlotte Darling palette. You've ordered the maroon eyes. Oh, you've all got your orders in. The maroon looks lovely. From last holiday's Christmas palette, yes. I do think that that might be right, that there were some maroons in the Christmas palette, but this maroon looks lighter. So should we get on with some swatches? Shall we? You want me to compare to Confident Eyes. Confident Eyes is in the big palette, isn't it, of the latest one. I'll have a look in a minute. Let's swatch them all and then I'll do requests for comparisons. All right, so let's swatch the blue one. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. So first on in, we have the prime shade. Oh, they're so buttery. The prime shade of the blue palette. So that is quite an orangey yellow gold. And I will take photo swatches for my non-live video as well. And I'll put them up on Instagram. Then we have the enhanced shade. Oh, you know, you're all giving me clues for my comparison. So keep going with your chats. That it looks like Starry Eyes to Hypnotise. Oh, that's nice. So that is the enhanced shade of the blue palette, which is good. I always love putting a bronze in the socket when I'm putting blue on the mobile lid. Or you could do it the other way around, really. And then we have the smoke shade of the blue palette, which is the most gorgeous navy. Oh, it almost looks black in this light, but don't be put off. It is actually navy. And then the pop shade. Now, again, these are not your traditional pop shades that you have to kind of put your finger in and move them about an emollient. I think she's done away with that now in her quads. And she's putting them in palettes of pops. Let me just double swatch that for a minute. Now that looks quite muddy, but as it moves in the light, you can see it's reflecting a beautiful navy. Okay, so that is the blue palette. I know I'm not being clever about this because I'm going to run out of arm space and all sorts in a minute. As long as I don't go out with swatches all over my arm, which I've done so many times before. I'm just wiping off my fingers so that we can move on. I'll do maroon next because a lot of you are talking about maroon. So that's the blue palette. And next we have the maroon palette. So here we have the prime shade. That's beautiful, sort of rose gold, which we've probably seen a lot before. But the prime shades, I always say there's only so many prime shades you can have, given that they have to be fairly light. Now, this is the enhanced shade. So this is recommended for green eyes. Wow. That is very pinky red. Hi, Sunshine. Who else have we got? Hi, Gemma. Hi, Maggie. I think I've said hello to Maggie already. Yeah. So, right. So that is where are we up to? Enhance. Now the smoke shade. The smoke shades feel very smooth. That's the smoke shade. You like the maroon one better than the blue. Now, although she recommends maroon for green eyes, you can actually, maroon will go with any eyes. It will make any eyes pop because unless you've got purple eyes, it will contrast with any eye colour. So I think she recommends it for green particularly because blue is opposite to brown. So brown eyes wear blue, blue eyes wear brown. Hello, Home Life Love. Nice of you to join us. Got lots of new people joining me for this live. Right, and then we have the pop shade, which looks very pretty. So that's the pop shade. So there's the blue palette, and there is the maroon palette. And so I'm now going to move over to the next arm. Oh, what a great idea to get them for Mother's Day. My son can't get me anything from Charlotte Tilbury because I've always got everything. But I might ask actually to get one of the new liners. I didn't get she's reformulated her, the pen, Shishodo pens. And she's got a black one and a brown one now. And they're reformulated. They're supposed to be waterproof and matte. So, yes. So now we're going to move on to the Bronze Squad. Bronze Squad. That reminds me of Benefit. Bronze Quad. Sorry. Right, here we are. No, that's Super Blue. Well, what have I done with my bronze one? Here we are. No, that's the Rebel. What have I done with the bronze one? Come on, bronze. Here you are. Copper Charge. Sorry, it's called Copper Charge. So here we have the prime shade. And I'm deliberately doing it on the lightest part of my arm. Beautiful. Then we have the enhanced shade. And again, this is going to look pretty on any colour dyes, but I can see why she is talking about blue eyes because brown is opposite to blue. And then we have the matte shade. Now, I say the matte shade, all the smokes so far have been matte. Okay, so that is the smoke shade. And then we have the pop shade, which is no longer an emollient pop shade. It's just a shimmery one. But that seems quite sheer. I don't know whether that... No, it does look pretty, but seems a bit sheerer than the others. Let's try that again. Okay, so that is Copper Lights. And then you have Green Lights. Now, as I said, for those of you that have just joined me now, Green Lights is the Rebel Reimagined. So if you bought the Rebel Reimagined, don't go and buy Green Lights because you're getting the same palette. Yes, more like a topper shade, I would say. You're right. So, this actually doesn't have a matte smoke shade in it. But I will re-swatch these for you in case you haven't seen this before. So this is what Green Lights looks like. And it probably comes in a different packet like that, but green now. But it is the same as the Rebel. It says so in the description bar. The new Rebel, not the old Rebel. And then we have the enhanced shade. I've gone too far down my arm, but we'll keep going. So that's the enhanced shade. And then we have the smoke shade, which isn't matte. But it doesn't look that shimmery either. It's more of a satin taupe shade, taupey green. And then the pop shade, which is going to be right down here near my elbow. And that's the pop shade, which again feels more like a topper. A little bit more sheer. Okay? So those are all the eyeshadows. Like that. And now I'm going to swatch you the other side. On my hand, I'm going to swatch you the liners. I think they sent you the wrong one. What's this? Hang on a minute. Let me just see. Copper ones look like Charlotte Darling. Yes. Yes, I agree. That's what I'm definitely going to have a look at Charlotte Darling. They do have that kind of ambery tone. So then you have the 4 eyeliners that go with each quad, which I haven't opened yet. And I'm going to get eyeshadow all over my top in a minute when I bend my arms, but never mind. So they go, and I haven't opened any of these yet. So let's go for the blue. Let's have a look at the blue one. Do you want me to swatch them on my hand or try and swatch them next to the arm swatches? What do you think? So these are double-sided. So you have a matte on one side and a metallic on the other. Check the back of the last one. Hand, please. Right, we've got lots of suggestions about what they're similar to. So I'm going to check all your comments when I come off. And then I will make sure that when I do my second impression comparison video, that I do direct comparisons with all the ones that you've mentioned. So let's do the matte first. So this is the blue one. So it's a classic navy blue. Again, I'm not sure how different that is to Marlene Midnight, to be honest. But it's matte. Feels very soft. She's not calling them rock and coals, I've noticed. And then she's calling them magic liners. And then this is the metallic. This is like a cobalt. This is going to match my top. The metallic one. I love that. So, you know, you can put one, you can line your eyes with one. By the way, I tried to put some concealer on my eyes because I knew I was putting blue on in a minute and it's already creasing. But that's because I'm a hoodie. All right, so that's the blue liner. Then I shall move on to the maroon. The maroon one. Can you come up closer, please, Ali? Okay. Is that better? I'm the same, Gemma. I always buy my own prezzies. Okay, so the next one is the maroon. So here's the mattes. They look very similar to the eyeshadows, don't they? Now this looks like, I'll tell you what this one looks like. Pillow Talk liner. Quite similar, I think, to the Pillow Talk liner. And then the metallic side is beautiful. Do you know what? I've been waiting for them to come back with Amber Moon. And I think that might be... I never owned Amber Moon, but I imagine that that's what it was like. And I will take pictures of these, as I said, with my better camera. I didn't order the maroon as I thought it looked like. Yeah, I would say that there's slightly, perhaps a bit more purple in it than than the Pillow Talk liner, but it is very similar. And so, yeah, I don't blame you for that, Claire. Right, and then we're going to do the copper one. Let's open the copper one. If anyone orders the new Shishodo pen in black or brown, let me know what you think of the formula, because I didn't get that. I'd spent enough. Okay, here's the copper one. So here's the brown. That's the matte. And then here's the metallic. Metallic looks a beautiful gold. They're very soft. I'm going to do that in a minute and see whether or not they move. Ooh. Isn't it great the way we get excited about makeup? I do as well. I was so excited about these arrivals. And then the green one. And I've seen the green one because I bought one for my sister and she swatched it on her hand. And I'm very excited about the green one because I often put green liner on to contrast. I tell you what, this would be really good with not just the green, but actually if you're wearing the, if you get the copper charge one and you put the green one kind of on as a contrast, so you can mix and match these. So this is the matte side, the matte green. Oh, that's a lovely bottle green, dark bottle green. It reminds me of my primary school uniform. And then here is the metallic. Oops, I keep doing it sideways, sorry. Let me just... Really soft. That looks quite... The camera doesn't do that one justice, so do wait and see for me taking the photographs later on, and I'll put them on Instagram, because that is a lovely kind of metallic khaki colour, and it doesn't do it justice at all. Arm, please. What do you mean arm? Do you want me to put them next to... Why is the green pencil double-sided? They're all double-sided. They're all double-sided. So the blue one, the blue one, the green one, they're all double-sided. So one side is matte, the other side is metallic. Ah, thank you, Shahina. Shahina's saying, please remember to like the live afterwards. Yeah. So you've got, with all of them, you've got, let me just show you. With all of them, you've got the matte one side, the metallic the other side. So it's not bad. You're actually getting two for, I think they were £21. Obviously, I don't know how much product. I should have a look here and how it compares. I'll do all that for my non-live. How much product are you getting in this? 1 gram. So I'm not sure how long these are going to last. So I'm going to try and put the blue one on. That's all right. No worries, Celeste. It's easy to miss because I think she's never done double-sided ones before, and I think it's a really good idea, especially having a matte one side. So, like, what you can do with the matte is you could line your lids with the matte, and you could try putting the metallic one in your waterline, or at least put some of it underneath in the inner corner and look really pretty. So it's really good idea to have two, and the metallic one being slightly lighter. So, and it gives you options as well. So lots of options for dialing up a look from the day to the night. You know, she's really thought about a lot. And also to have them colour coded for eye colours, I think that's really helpful. She did it with her colour chameleons a while back. And I chose a colour in colour chameleons that I would never have purchased had I just been looking at colours. And I've worn it so many times, and it was called, oh, it's a grey one for brown eyes. And I can't remember what it's called now. But it's the one for brown eyes, and it's not Amber Haze, which is for the evening. It's the other one. And I've worn it so much, it really suits my eyes, but I would never have picked it. So, yeah. So that's that. So, shall I put some blue? Now, somebody was asking... Gemma, why did you say arm, please? Did you want to have another look at my arm, or did you want the liners next to the arm swatches? I'm not sure why you said arm, please. Do you want me to show you? Let me show you these again, provided I haven't wiped them off on my trousers while I've been talking to you. So that's the blue. That's the maroon, obviously. That's the copper, and that is the green. So I'm going to wipe these off, otherwise they're going to end up all over me, my clothes, for a minute. I am going to now just try the blue one on, because I've got a blue top on, in readiness for the blue. And then I will come back and do some comparisons off live. And what I might do is do a look a day, like doing the copper one and doing the maroon one, and keep going like that. You'd like to see... Oh, I've just wiped off the arm swatches. Sorry. Okay, which one is there a particular one that you wanted to see the liners next to the arm swatches? Dark Pearl, you're right. That's the one, Sunshine. Damn, I'm going to have to buy all the liners now. Ali, you're a bad influence. I tell you what I'll do, Celeste. I will swatch them all again and put them out on my video and put them up on Instagram. So you will see the liners. When I swatch them, I'll do them next to the arm swatches, all right? So I'll do that later, but I'm just going to have a go at using this blue one to see what it looks like. Is everyone else lagging? Oh dear. Let me just... So this is the prime shade of the blue. I'm now doing the blue eyeshadow. I should have just rubbed that in because my concealer has started to... My eyes are very hooded, so I put on quite a light concealer because I'm putting on blue eyeshadow. Because when you've got a yellow undertone to your skin and you put blue on, it tends to change colour. So if you get one of these and the blue doesn't look very blue on you, have a look at the primer that you're using. NYX do a really good white primer, which will completely neutralise whatever undertone you've got on your lids, and it will make the colour stay true, especially when you're going for something that really contrasts with your skin tone. So this is the prime shade. That's very pretty. And then the enhanced shade. I'm just going to build that up. Now, in this light, this is looking green on me, or khaki. But it's actually sort of a dark, yellowy bronze. Now, what to do? Because I think Let me try putting it on in her traditional way, which is to put the navy. I'm going to put it on with this smudge brush. I'll put it in the corner. I think the traditional way that she has of putting this on might need to be adapted, which she always does this Prime Enhanced Smoke Pop in a certain order. And I think I might need to adapt the way I do that with this one, because I think the blue on the lid would be good. And the other colours in the crease. Because if you put this over the one that I've just put on, it's going to make it look less blue, which is then no good. Can you see what I mean? It's turning it green because I've just put it over yellow, and yellow and blue makes green. So I think actually this is better put on the lids and then putting the pop shade over the top of it. Otherwise it's going to start looking green. But I've started, so I'll finish, as Magnus Magnusson would say. If any of you, I don't know if you got that in the States, but it's a program that we had on a while ago called Mastermind. And that was his catchphrase. I started, so I'll finish. Is everybody slowed up? Because it shouldn't be my internet connection, because I made sure that I sorted that out. But if everybody's on slow, then it might be. I need to go and check it. Just take a bit of that underneath. Okay. So this is the navy. I obviously haven't used the eyeliner yet, the actual pencil. And I'm going to just take this pop shade with my hands, even though it's not the emollient one. Oh, good. Now we can see some blue. But that smoke shade was starting to look green, and that's my fault, because I think it's not good to layer it over the enhanced shade, because then it turns it green. So I think I need to change the order of the way that I'm putting it on. Otherwise it's going to do that. But that's why you have first impressions. After a while you get used to how you want to wear something. And actually I'm quite surprised. This is staying quite true, even though this is going over the prime shade, which has got quite a bit of yellow in it. Now you can put these pop shades on with a brush, because they're not the emollient ones. But I often put shimmer shades on my lids with my fingers, because I just think they apply better. I'm going to take that right up to the corner. Then I'm going to put a bit more of the navy over the top of it, so that we can actually see navy rather than green. Because at the moment, the navy's looking green. But you see, it's not looking green underneath. Don't know if you can see that. It's only where I've actually applied it over the enhance shade, which was a bit silly of me. So if I just do this, in fact, let me take it a bit further across and dab it over like that. You can see it is the most beautiful navy. I'm going to have hours of fun playing with this palette. And then just take this and just blend it out at the top. And then you can put a pop of that prime shade right in the middle. Like so. So when you open your eyes, it just opens up the eyes a bit. Okay, let's try the liner. Come on, blue liner, where are you? So I'll put the liner on. Just cleaning off my hands a minute. I'll put the liner on. I'm going to come to your comments in a minute because it's a bit difficult when you're applying eye makeup to look at the comments coming up. Give myself a bit of a flick outwards. I'm just blending this bit out at the end because it looks really dark now, really smoky. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it round and use the copper blue. Let's be bold. Let's put it here in this corner. I'm trying not to get blue fingers over my face. And I'll try some in my waterline. Why not? Woo! I love this liner. I love this colour. So that's it underneath. Or you can put it in your waterline. Let's see how it applies to the waterline. Oh, yes. Applies well to the waterline. I'm just playing now, guys. Sorry, my phone just rang. So I'll call them back in a minute. Oh, see, I've got blue eye makeup over my face, which is what I was trying to avoid. Okay, so that is the blue eye makeup. It needs some mascara, definitely. It definitely needs some mascara, otherwise it's going to look a bit strange. Let me see, have I got some mascara here? I've only got blue mascara by my side. Let's put some blue mascara on, why not? This is Bad Girl Bang. This is because I was showing you all this yesterday. Let's have blue, blue, blue and blue. Now, I definitely need to perfect this and play around with it a bit more because it is looking a bit green on me. But that, I think, is more to do with my application and not mixing up and getting the yellow underneath the blue. There you go. Blue mascara as well. All blue. Blue, blue, and blue. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this today. I am going to come back. Now, did anyone have a last minute request before I go off? I'm blue da blue da blue da blue. Jess. Hello, Jess. You can really play about with these. Blue eyeliner next to the blue shadow. Gemma, I will do that before we go. I will swatch it again. I'm going to swatch it on this side. No, I won't. I'll swatch it where I swatched it before. Let me see if I can kind of vaguely go over where I did them before. Okay, so that is prime, enhance, smoke, pop, I'll just put a bit more of that there, and then the blue eyeliner next to the blue. So we have, I'll do it underneath, which looks almost black next to it. And then the metallic liner, which is there. Okay, Gemma? Wear the maroon one next, please. Yes, I will. And can I compare confident eyes in stars in them today if possible? Compare in stars in your eyes with confident eyes. 1 second. Let me get it. Confident eyes. That's starry eyes. Do you mean starry eyes or stars in your eyes? Can't remember which one. Confident eyes. The maroon one. Yes. Well spotted. Very well spotted. So let me get the maroon one for you. Mesmerizing maroon. Okay. Yes, you're quite right. They're quite similar. So let me just show you. Excuse all the mirrors. So they're, yes, very similar. Let me just swatch them. So let me do the maroon again. Prime. I think I got a bit of blue on my fingers there. Just imagine that without the blue line underneath it. Enhance. Smoke. Pop. And then confident eyes. Confident eyes is prime, enhance, and smoke. So yeah, they are quite similar. See that? Very well spotted there. And while I've done that, I'll quickly show you the maroon one, and then I better go and find out why my other half was trying to contact me. So here is the matte part of the liner, maroon, and then I'll just put this in between here. That's the metallic liner. Okay? But don't worry, I will be back and I will be doing a bit more of a comparison reviews and photos of the swatches so that you can see them. What's naughty? Who's naughty? Please compare Pillow Talk liner. Yes, okay. That is obvious, isn't it? And I think I've got the Pillow Talk liner within reach. So let me do that one now. If I can grab it. If I can grab my Pillow Talk liner. Let me just see if I can find it. I shall do that last one before I go. Let me see if I can find my Pillow Talk liner. Come on, Pillow Talk liner. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Okay. I'll do this on my hand. Yes. Or put your suggestions under this video. Right, that's Pillow Talk. I'm going to come closer to the camera. So that is matte. So let's do it next to the matte. And that is the bronze one. So they are very similar. And actually, that's the bronze one. Sorry. Let's look at that. That was the bronze one. Sorry, the maroon one. Right, and this is the maroon one. So that's Pillow Talk. Bronze one. Maroon one. It's actually the bronze one it's nearer to. It's almost like a mixture of these two together. So if you mix the bronze and the maroon together, you probably get Pillow Talk. But actually, I think it's closer to this one, the bronze one. It's just slightly more red in Pillow Talk than the bronze one. So I hope that's been helpful. I'll see you all soon. Take care. And I will put your suggestions below for the comparisons. And I will make sure I cover it all in my video. And I will do, my next look will be the maroon eyes, definitely. I love maroon, so I can't wait to try it. Take care, everyone. Love you all. Mwah!